Okay, so it's been a while, and I need to see if my old technology still works. For this test, I'm just gonna talk. It's late August, tans are everywhere, and I am one of those people who is just naturally white as a ghost. I make the Twilight vampires look tan. And there are a number of tanning salons in my area, one of which is within walking distance of my house. While the employees have not been pushy, and they have been leaving me alone when I tell them to, I'm still overhearing some misconceptions about indoor tanning. And by indoor tanning, I mean those UV beds. I've heard that indoor tanning can be used to treat the symptoms of that seasonal depression that strikes in the winter. Seasonal affective disorder, which of course is abbreviated as SAD. SAD. This is not an accurate claim for tanning salons to make. The light therapy for SAD involves visible light that is aimed at the eyes, not UV light aimed at the skin. Those light boxes have screens that block the UV lights that might be coming from the bright bulbs, because eyeballs do not like UV light at all. Another stinker I heard was that tanning can be used to treat the symptoms of psoriasis. This is not entirely accurate, though it is slightly better than the seasonal disorder lie. UV light comes in two main forms, UVA and UVB. UVB is usually responsible for sunburns. UVA goes deeper into the dermis and zaps the collagen and support structures. That's why people who've been tanning for a long time have such leathery skin. Their collagen has been zapped. Anyway, according to psoriasis.org, UVB light is the treatment for psoriasis. Just UVB. And tanning salons actually brag about how their beds emit mostly UVA, which is how the tan happens without usually causing a burn. So tanning beds are useless for psoriasis. The only way UVA light is useful is if you have access to a drug called Psoralen, which makes skin more sensitive to UV rays. The next one I've heard is how we need UV rays in order for our bodies to make vitamin D. This is true, but you don't really need the high-pressure UV you get from a tanning bed. Ordinary sunlight is fine, and using food or supplements is fine too. You don't have to get vitamin D from sunlight. You can get it from eating. Really. I'm saying this one from memory since a few years ago, as I was having some suspicious moles surgically removed. The test came back all clear, I'm okay, but I asked the dermatologist who was treating me this. I have never tanned on purpose, but I also wanted strong bones. She said that with my pale skin, about 2 minutes in the early morning would do it. But she still preferred I get my vitamin D from food. So, a few minutes, 2 minutes for me, in normal sunlight. And being in a tanning bed, even for just a few minutes, is like being out on the beach all day in August in Cancun. The last one I'm going to mention today is the idea that anyone can get a tan with the right product. And oh dear Lord, no. No, no, no. Tanning happens when your skin produces melanin. How much melanin your skin can create is decided by genetics. Some can make a lot of melanin, and some people's skin can't make any. And no amount of overpriced lotions or oils or roasting in the UV beds will change your DNA. SkinCancer.org has a quiz to give you an idea of your skin type. I took it and got Fitzpatrick Type 2, and their description of Fitzpatrick Type 2 matches my experiences. I can tan a tiny bit, very lightly, and often right through clothes and windows and sunscreen even. I only tan through sunscreen, right through it. This is my official excuse for being a vampire whenever possible. Official excuse. I do want to end with a shout out to this marvelous product called SunGuard. It's a powder you add to your laundry, and it raises the natural sun protection of your everyday clothes, so you don't have to buy those special and often expensive UV fabrics. It does wash out eventually. The package says 20 washings. I never wait that long. But you can always put it back in. Thus far, I've only added it to cottons and linens, denim, my jeans, that polyester stuff, because you need the hottest water possible, hottest water safe for the fabric, and the hotter the better. And I don't want to hurt any of the delicate fabrics. Note that I don't treat silk, and there are some fabrics that are dry clean only, so you can't use SunGuard on those. But I wear mostly cotton anyway, and the treated clothes don't feel any different to me. They don't make my skin itch. They don't feel stiff. They don't feel slimy. They don't feel any different. I hope they never stop making SunGuard. It's hard to reapply sunscreen as often as someone like me needs to, which is every 2 hours, and it's just a lot easier to throw this powder in with all of my long sleeve shirts, and there is my sun protection. I hope they never stop making it.